I spent $157.89 to accrue 795 streams, 287 listeners, 105 saves, and 59 playlist ads. Yo, what's cracking? It's JC Flores here with Market with JC. In this particular video, we're going to talk about a couple things in regards to conversion campaigns. I wanted to kind of get you some data, something fresh, something brand new. In 7 days, I spent about $157 in running conversion campaigns for my song Boom. Right here, you're going to see what I've been doing the last 7 days to kind of promote this record. You're also going to notice that I went up in saves. I spent $157.89 to accrue 795 streams, 287 listeners, 105 saves, and 59 playlist ads, all running conversion campaigns directly to Tier 1 countries. What are Tier 1 countries? These are places that, typically pay out higher, a little bit higher when it comes to royalty rate. United States, United Kingdom, the Netherlands, Australia, Sweden, Norway, places like that. Now this is interesting, right? Because my first video that I uploaded, which you can see right here, I generated about 3,700 streams, in 12 days, and I was running traffic. Take 3,700 streams, subtract that by 795. So let's say like 3,700 minus 700 will put you at like 3,000 streams minus 5 more of that equals 2,995 streams. There's a big difference when it comes to running conversion campaigns, right? In comparison to traffic. In this video, I'm going to spend some time talking about my campaign Boom, and then I'm going to shed a little bit of light when it comes to conversions or traffic. Should I run conversions? Should I run traffic? What's really the big difference here? When it comes to conversion campaigns, I think that there's some pros to it. You're going to see a little bit more quality engagement. When you run Facebook conversion campaigns, these are like your most expensive campaigns within Facebook Ads Manager, right? So you have like all these other objectives, and then conversions is the most expensive. And so we're paying the quality of the click, which is one of the reasons why before iOS 14, we were recommending look into conversions, because it separates, it weeds out the bots and the fake traffic and things of that sort. We have to really try to be as strategic as possible when it comes to, running campaigns on Facebook towards Spotify. When I was running this campaign, I was looking to analyze 4 different things in the Facebook conversion side of Facebook. Number 1, I wanted to see if there was going to be like a drop off in costs. Number 2, I was looking to see if I was going to get like an uptick on saves. I wanted to see what the cost was going to run me, to generate these streams. And then I also wanted to explore the length of time it was going to take to get streams, listens, views, user, playlist, ad, right? So a regular person just like you and me that would save the song, and then obviously go back and listen to it and things of that sort. It was interesting in this campaign because even looking at it now, I don't really see it as a waste because of the data that came in from it. 50% of people that were watching the ad, I can go ahead and retarget. Most importantly, it kind of tells me like, what can I do next? Should I continue running this campaign and then seeing what kind of result? Every 7 days, I'm generating about 795 streams in a course of like a month. So let's just round it out, 795 to like, let's just say 800 streams a week, 8, 16, 24, 32. So yeah, it's crazy that in 1 month, if I continue on with the way that it's going, I could generate about 3,200 streams within 1 month. That still falls short to like what I was suggesting earlier in my first video, where it was I had gotten like 3,700 streams in 12 days. This is a pretty interesting dynamic between conversions and traffic, because with traffic, it's kind of a gamble. Everything has to be working together for that. The amount of bidding that you're doing, like the amount of ad spend that you're doing for the campaign, got to be pretty consistent. Your ad copy, if you're running like feeds, you'll notice it's like your primary text and then your headline. So your ad copy, like the first thing people see. If you're not running the feeds and you're going directly to stories, then obviously like that story video has got to be something really interesting, because we're in the business of now creating pattern interrupts. And from my previous video, I kind of spent some time to kind of talk about what I mean by pattern interrupts. So feel free to check that out. When it comes to just like the campaign overall in itself, it seems that Facebook, in its infinite wisdom and their machine learning, they do a pretty good job. As long as you're not touching or making any kind of edits while the campaign is running, you can definitely see like some really great data. This is what I learned running a campaign at $157.89 of ad spend around 7 days. Number one, conversions aren't what they used to be. Yesterday, you would run a conversions campaign. You could run it as low as like $5 a day. You can generate between 60 to 70 conversions a day. Now it's like half, right? Or a little less than half. I was generating probably about like 35 to 40 conversions at an ad spend of $10 a day. $5, 60 conversions yesterday. $10, 30 to 40 conversions today. There's a massive difference with that. I would recommend really taking, more interest into understanding where our audiences reside, right? So right now, like I've been sharing my experiences with you guys using Facebook ads. What if I started using TikTok or like Snapchat ads to see, if I can get cheaper costs, maybe more traffic? I'm hoping that this video kind of brought some insight to you guys when it comes to conversions and traffic. And again, I reiterate, conversion campaigns, are great for data. They're great for retargeting. They're great to build an email list. They're great just to have so much data at your arsenal that when it comes to launching your song, an EP or an album, you might have a little bit of a stronger bump in engagement from conversions. And that's not to say that you might not see it yet in traffic. There's still not enough evidence that I have to conclude that conversions when it comes to engagement is still a way to go. In my song Bum Bum, 3,700 streams in 12 days. I saw saves go up. I saw listens go up. I saw playlist ads go up. I'm curious to see what this is going to be like if I was to run the same campaign that I just did for Boom on traffic and see what kind of results I'm going to get. I could probably run it at the same ad spend that I spent here to see if I can maybe double or maybe even triple the amount of streams that I got for the song. I want to take a moment and shout out He-Man and Maxi Z, for inquiring about more content on this channel. I'm definitely working on it. If you guys have any questions or you're curious about what kind of strategy should I take when it comes to like Facebook ads, where should I go? How should I start? What should I target in my interest targeting? Feel free to leave a comment below. I respond to all questions and comments. Also, you could check out my website at marketwithjc.com and feel free to shoot me an email. I hope that this information was helpful. I hope that it helped you, when it comes to your marketing and your growth. Shout out to all my indie musicians out there. Talk soon. Stay tuned. Peace.